What the heck did I do? Look at that, it's on the freaking water. Look at that. Fuck. This is custom built Firefly 20 Pro from Flywoo, and I think this is the first open prop 2-inch frame that can carry an O4 Pro. So before I tell you how I built this little guy, let's see how this flies. Sheesh. This is amazing. Ooh. Nice. Right, so I already tuned this little guy. At first I'm using the original tune from the Flywoo, but it's kind of like too floaty, so I adjusted it a little bit more to fly better. Man, this really freestyle. Oh my god, I like this one. Now let's try dive. Looks smooth, and it can catch my dive perfectly. Now let's try a speed S. Ooh, nice. There is a little bit of prop wash, but there you go, just a little bit. Let's try parallel one more time. Where is it? Okay, this is where we start. Let's try Maddie. Woohoo! Oh my god.
Telemetry lost.
I kinda lost it. My god. Let's do recording. So it's kinda like 1, 2, 3. Triple from my cars. 1, 2, 3. Got one.
Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
This is the first flight after the tune, and I already lost it. Freaking heck. Where was that? Triples. 1, 2, 3. This one.
Telemetry lost.
Oh, it's actually 2 poles. 2 poles. And then there is kind of like, I think it should be around here. Wait, the heck did I do? Look at that, it's
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
on the freaking water. Look at that. Fuck. Some on the water. Yeah. Fuck this. Well, it's safe now, but I need a homework to fix this. And if you want to see if this little drone here still works or not. Please stay tuned to the end of the video. Let's go. Let's go see the build. Okay, this is the bottom frame. This is the side plate. There is two of them, the black one and the purple. Then I think this is for the camera cage and a lot of screws. I think it's a sticker and battery pads, also antennas and battery strap. Then 3D prints. And this is the exploded diagram. Now you can pause and take a look, because I'm gonna throw it into the trash bin after this. Woo. For the motors, I will be using this one, 1104 from T-Motor. It is a known brand for making a good motor. I think this is very lightweight, that's why I'm choosing this one. And it's also have a 7500 kV M1104. Then for the flight controller, this one named the Crux 405 F405. Crux F405. It's very mouthful, the name. I will put it on description down below. Also, I think I'm gonna change this XT30 from the box to be using the one from Flywoo. They always give you a free bonus when you buy the product, and I'm choosing this one as a bonus. Oh, it's me from the future. Probably I won't be using this XT30 plug because look, stupidly enough, I didn't check that it is female, and the battery plug is also female, so it's kind of like I don't know, it's male and male or female. It's kind of gay, I think.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
There is a little bit of uniqueness with this frame, that you have to use the 20x20 flight controller to put it in like this, and then you can use the side plate. But if you use the 25x25 flight controller like this, then you can you cannot use the side plate because it will look. You cannot put your side plate, so you need to print a new side plate to accommodate this, like the one on 5-inch. This one is really flat, you can see, but if you see on the 5-inch, the other 5-inch that have the side plate is kind of like there is a curve on this part, so it won't hinder the flight controller or whatever you put in the middle. Okay, so I just changed my strategy to put these grommets, so I didn't put it through the hole, but just put it down there and screw it all to the top, because I already measured that the middle hole where we put the screws, there is no like source of electricity using multimeter, so I think it's okay to put the screw in the hole without using rubber grommets. So this is the finished build when you put all the parts. I'll also already put the side plate. The way you put the side plate is by just friction fit. When the side plate is new, you need to do something to make it fit to the frame. It looks like this when you got the side plate, and this is the one that I'm already adjusted. You have to cut like 2 strips, this one and this one, you need to cut it, and then this part on the bottom, there is kind of like small indentation. This one you also need to cut it like this so it's flat. So it's kind of a little bit different than in the image that they show you. Also on the O4 Pro, they already give you this 3D print antenna, and if you don't use the O4 Pro, they also give you this single antenna, like maybe O4 Lite or analog or something. Also, I'm using capacitor. This one is really big. This one is 35 volt. I hope you can see it. There is a label here. This is too big, but this is the only one that I have currently. Also, I put a buzzer so I can find it if I lost it. Also, I'm choosing to use this top part as a top lid as the battery mount. Normally you have to use it down here by factory. You put it in the battery strap through this and then out of this way, and then you put a battery pad this way and strap it right at. But I don't like that, so I put it up here. And the way I do it is put a ring, O-ring, nylon O-ring up here, 4 of them on the 4 sides, so it kind of like floating in the air. And as the propeller, I'm using Jamfan 2023. The USB position on this AIO that it is on far inside of this drone. It's in the middle, and you might be thinking, how do I reach that part? So this is the answer. I'm using a special kind of USB key that I adjusted. This one is covered by silicone, so I just cut this part, this part, this part, and this part with a knife, and then put a string tube with it, and this is how it looks like. And after you have this, it should be super easy to reach that middle part. You just need to push it straight forward like this. Maybe you can see it better on the bottom side. Just push it straight and you should be able to put in the USB. Oh, did you see that? It fits perfectly. I already made this long time ago because there is always that one build that have a difficult position of USB, and this item, this special USB that I made always helped me a lot with my project. Now let's see how fat this build is. 110 dry weight, and with a battery should be around 161. Not too bad. If you are still in this video after this long, then you are one of the few heroes that kept this channel alive. So shout out to you, bro. Alright, so after the incident of my drowning drone, here's what I did. I take out all of the parts from my drone and just pour an alcohol, a 95% isopropyl alcohol, and then brush it with the teeth brush. It's super easy. Just make sure all of this dirty stuff, gooey stuff, and water out of the electronics. And for the O4 Pro, I did it a little bit different. So instead of pouring alcohol, I'm pouring the alcohol into the teeth brush and then brush the O4 Pro very lightly, and make sure all of the water out of the electronics and the camera. After that, just leave it for the room temperature until it's dry. So yeah, now we wait.
One eternity later.
Alright, so I already waited for like 8 hours, and I already make sure that it is all dry and put them all back together. and clean up all the dirty gooey stuff, both of this flight controller and the DJI O4 Pro. And the first thing that I would like to try is powering up by USB first. Now let's see, I'm plugging that in to the my phone. See if it's lights up. Any smoke? No, it's nice. This is a good sign, I think. It's lighting up, and it is also prompting a USB as USB storage on my phone, so that's a very good sign. And the next one that we would like to try is plugging the USB into this flight controller. Okay, this is my customized USB cable that I explained to you before. Now let's plug in this into the flight controller or the AIO. So let's see. Make sure it is correctly put in, and now let's see if it's prompt anything from my phone. Okay, right, is prompting for a bit of light, and you can see it is lighting up just fine. Woo! Thank God. This is also a good sign. Now let's see if I... Yep, the gyro is working. But the last question is, will this power up? Okay, I'm pretty nervous right now, so let's plug out the USB right now. Let's go and put them all back together and see if this can fly again. Alright, so outside now, so this will be the moment of truth. Will this thing can fly, or I go back home empty-handed? Let's see. Oof. I'm nervous. I hope it's not blowing up. Come on. Let's go. Oof. It's safely turned on. Let's see. Let's see how it is flies, guys. Oof. Four of the motor spinning up. Now let's. Oh, and it goes. It flies, guys. It flies. Ooh, look at these birds. I am also a bird. Look at me, birds. Hey. Yeah. Sheesh. This will get me very nervous. Woo. I love how the snappy, crispy sound. Hear this. Ooh. Can you hear it? Woo. Alrighty, now let's land. Let's land. Here's the camera. Okay, let me go. Nice, it's landed perfectly. Whew. It flies, guys. Right, so if you like my content, be sure to hit like and subscribe down below. Also use some of the link. It's an affiliate link. I get a little bit of pushback on how to kick this channel up and running. And yeah, as always, see you in the next one. Bye.